feeling sore? Things working themselves out?
I feel a little bit sore, but definitely not as sore as the last 3 games. So, okay.
What's the difference? Is it you were hit less? Is it that you recovered better? What's the difference?
Yeah, I think my body's just more like kind of getting used to it. So as the season goes on, I feel like I'll just be less and less sore.
Front row middle, Joey from the Columbus Dispatch.
Justin, you've put up stats through your first 2 games that are pretty similar to Dwayne. Have you heard from him or talked with him much?
No, not really. I'm sure he's focused on the season, and I'm definitely focused on our team, so I haven't really talked to him much.
Front row right, Austin.
Justin, every time we've talked to you, you've kept the focus on how much more you think you can do, how much better you can get. But through 2 games, and Joey mentioned the stats, has this gone about as well as you thought, or better than you expected for the first 2 games?
I'm not really like focused on stats, to be honest. I just really focus on wins. So as long as we win, no matter if I throw the ball, if I have 0 completions or 0 yards, as long as we get the dub, I think that's all that matters.
There was a moment there, I think maybe it was in the 3rd quarter, where Ben Vick was getting after the Cincinnati guy. You went and broke that up.
Yeah.
Is that, do you consider that an important part of your leadership? Taking control a little bit?
I mean, yeah, Coach Day just emphasized that the coaches all week just emphasize that they talk a lot of trash. So, I mean, there's no reason to talk trash to a team who's blowing out. So I just tried to get them away from him and just kind of avoid a flag in that situation.
Middle row, 2nd row middle, Bruce.
Justin, Coach Day said you took a bad sack in the game on Saturday. Can you take us through what play he's talking about, and how do you decide when it's a good time to use your skill to get away from people and try to make something happen in a broken play situation, and how do you decide when it's time to maybe just go down and look for another play?
Yeah, I mean, well, when I took that sack, I just was dumb. I was just sitting back there way too long, but it was on towards midfield. It was a play action pass, and I just didn't see the guy coming. I was trying to, I was waiting on Ben and Austin to see if they could get open, but in that situation, you just have to throw it away. So that's definitely on me. The O-line did a good job that play blocking, and I had forever back there. So I just got to get rid of the ball.
With people, they talk about a quarterback's internal clock. It's just your 2nd start, and I'm sure in high school you could probably do whatever you wanted to do against that level of competition. This is a little bit different. Do you have an internal clock? Do you think it needs to be adjusted a bit?
I mean, in that situation, I was out of the pocket, so my internal clock wasn't really like kind of going off. So I was out of the pocket, and really, I just have to see that guy coming. So he kind of just blindside hit me, and I just have to have better awareness and really just get the ball out faster.
Middle row left, 2nd row, 1st row left, Nathan.
You get asked a lot of questions about your decision making in the passing game. How important or how much role do you feel like your decision making plays also in how well this team runs the ball, and how do you feel like you progress from week 1 to week 2?
Wait, sorry.
Just your decision making, how much does it affect this running game as well, and how do you feel like you progress week 1 to week 2?
I feel like the running game kind of opens up more because the defense kind of has to respect me running the ball also. So I just feel like that opens Jake Cab more, and then when he has those big explosive plays, that will also open up the passing game. So just kind of all of those intangibles kind of complement each other.
Did you see things from week 1 that you feel like you did better week 2 as far as reading fronts or making better decisions in the zones?
Not really. I mean, the coaches do a great job and kind of just watching film and just letting us know what to expect come Saturday. So I really didn't like feel like any different, to be honest with you.
Front row right, Tim.
Yeah, Justin, real quickly, did you watch any of the LSU-Texas game on Saturday night? Mm-hmm. How entertaining was that as a quarterback watching other quarterbacks sling it?
I mean, I don't know those guys personally, but just seeing that, and I guess that's exciting. I guess I don't really know.
Yeah, I know. I was just trying to get it right. I'm sure out of the corner of your eye you need to see this, but when J.K. throws a block like he did on Saturday, I mean, what are you thinking as you see that, and what does that do for you guys as a group going forward?
I mean, he told me before that play, he got me, he has me, so just follow him. So I just trusted him, and he threw a great block on that play, and that's pretty much what let us score. So I definitely can trust J.K., and I think he's one of the best blockers in terms of being a running back in the country. So.
Did you notice, was he more settled down in this game than he was the first week? I mean, what did you notice that was different about him?
Yeah, so in the first game, I think he missed a block or something like that, so he was pretty upset about that. But because it usually doesn't happen. But this game, he was definitely more settled and definitely more confident. So I think the more confident he gets, the better he'll play.
Right next door, Bill.
How different did it just feel for you in week 2 versus week 1, just the whole atmosphere, and what are your thoughts on going on the road for the first time?
I just felt more confident going into week 2. I mean, as I said before, I think the more confidence a player has, the better he'll play. And just going on the road week 2, I'm not going to try to treat it any differently. I'm still going to prepare the same way, and just play the same way, and just try to play smart.
And I know you're a confident guy, but is there anything that has surprised you about just kind of how seamlessly it has gone so far for you?
No, not really. I think I've done a great job preparing, so that's definitely paying off. So the hard work's paying off, and I think it's paying off for the whole team. We've worked really hard in the off season, so just seeing this come out on the field was great to see.
And last question is front row left, Doug.
Justin, you faced your own defense all preseason. What have you thought of how they played for the first 2 weeks, and how would you describe the talent level on this defense?
Our defense is talented. It starts all up with Chase, so he's definitely, I think, the leader of the defense. And I mean, we have talented guys everywhere, so going against them all off season, it definitely makes the game easier for me. So even the scouts team, they give us a great look throughout the week. So just kind of getting those looks from the other guys across the ball just helps me a lot on Saturdays.
And we know Coach Day has said a couple times, like, his favorite plays are when you throw the ball away. Sort of what was being asked before. Is there anything with you of, like, you have to tell Coach Day, like, listen, I know I got to throw it away, I got to be smart, but I promise you a couple of these times when I hold it and try to make a play, it's going to pay off. Like that sometimes I am going to take a risk because it might lead to a huge touchdown.
Well, in those situations, you just have to know all of what's going on. You have to know the down and distance, kind of what the score is in the game, and just make the smartest decision and the best decision for the game. So if that's the smartest decision and we're up big, then you just have to throw it away and just move on to the next play. He says you can't win every play, so sometimes we have to live with 2nd and 10. So.
But if there's a time when the score and the situation is different and you guys need it, you can maybe take a little risk and make a play if you need it.
Yeah, I mean, depending on what I think I can do and what I think I'm capable of, but you just have to just kind of take all those factors and just be smart and just do what's best for the team.
Great. Justin, thank you very much.
Thank you, Justin.